Hey guys, it is 8bit13 here, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing, but let's just get into this video. So the topic of this video is the don'ts of beginning to skate. Now, this is not just for beginners. Some of these are for more experienced skaters, but most of this is for beginners. The first thing on my don't list is to shop at department stores like Target or Walmart. Their boards may seem cheap, but they are not good. You should also not just rush into skateboarding. You should research basically everything you do. This is for more experienced skaters even, because if you don't know how to do a trick, someone else does. They most likely have a video out there to help you with that trick, and you won't be doing it wrong the entire time. The research aspect also applies to products. So you basically got to research everything to do with skateboarding. You don't have to, but it's recommended by me, and my recommendations are usually pretty accurate. Do not pay attention to people that say you are bad at skateboarding. In my experience, most of these people don't even skateboard. Also, if someone's saying that you're bad at skateboarding and they skate, it usually means that based on how long you've been skating and how well you skate for that time period, they could be jealous of how fast you've progressed or the tricks that you can do. And the people that say you're bad when they're not skateboarders just don't know anything about skateboarding at all, because if they did, they would know it is very, very hard to learn those tricks and to get them down. So, also, do not try tricks you know you are not ready for. Now, some tricks, I am like, okay, well, I don't know, I've never tried that before, but I think I can do it. Then I might try it. Even if I could get hurt, I might try it. But if it's something like kick flipping down any sort of stair set, I'm not even going to try that yet. I have to land a kickflip first. But that's just not all of it, because there are tons of different things that I know I cannot do, and I know I will not try them yet because I know I could get seriously injured. But I'm not saying that you shouldn't try new tricks in skateboarding. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying that if you know it's a very high possibility of you getting hurt because you've never done it before and you don't even know the tricks leading up to it, then I just recommend not doing that at all. Now, this is kind of going back to two before this, I think, but this is to not make fun of other skateboarders' levels, because generally they are trying just as hard as you are. You should not be making fun of any other skateboarder or any other person in general, because that's just not the way that you should be skating, because then that'll build up a bad rep for you. And I'm not saying everything's about reputation, but building up that bad rep will mean that you'll be invited to less things by those skateboarders. This one's very controversial because everyone has completely different opinions about this, but do not push Mongo. Mongo is where you keep your back foot on the board and push with your front foot. Now, a lot of skateboarders say this is what posers do. I'm just saying that not to push Mongo because it just looks bad, and even if you're the best skateboarder in the world, it still kind of looks bad. But also, it's harder to get into tricks from pushing Mongo. Again, it's not a terrible thing to do if it's the way you learned, then continue doing it. But there is a very famous skateboarder, Chris Cole, who actually, I think, if this is correct, he was not allowed to join a team of skateboarders, get sponsored and become pro for them, if he continued pushing Mongo. So he had to actually learn how to push the way that most skaters do. Again, Mongo is not terrible, but it is not recommended. The last thing that you should never, ever do is give up in skateboarding. Actual last thing that I have as a don't is is to not rage when you are skateboarding. This means don't throw your board, don't scream and shout, just don't rage when you can't land a trick. There are days where my ollies are this high off the ground. I hate those days, but I keep skating anyway because I know that that experience is good experience so that I know what I can do in the future. So that will wrap it up for this video. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. But again, smash that like button. Let's set a goal for today. I know I have before. Let's say 13 likes. Many people say that's an unlucky number, but I actually like that number. So, hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you all later.